Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are here today with Mikey and Mia, who are our special guests in today's video, how to teach a bird to step up. Good girl. Step down. Good girl. Mikey, step up. Step up. Good boy. Step down. Good boy. Just like that. Now, step up has massive advantages. You can move your parrot from room to room. It teaches them your hand is a safe place to be. You can get them inside and outside of a cage or aviary. It is one of the most important tricks you can train your bird as a bird owner. Now, I'm gonna run you through everything you need to know. Now, firstly, you want to make sure the environment is safe. There's no crazy distractions. There's nothing that's going to make them feel uneasy. Now, birds love to respond to positive reinforcement. What this means is once they know they've done well, they get a treat. Now, this here is a little piece of a walnut. Now, a lot of people get this wrong and think this is a treat size, but a treat size should actually be no bigger than something about the size of a sunflower seed or a pine nut. For example, if I take this, I'm going to break a little bit off there, maybe even a little bit smaller, something around that big there, and that was perfect. See, Mikey now wants to work for his food. He'll do big wings, he'll high five, and he'll step up. Good boy. Now when he's on me, he's pretty comfortable here. I can ask him to step down, or I can work a few more step up trainings. For example, you can ladder, step up, and he gets a treat. Now there's a few things to keep into consideration. Now you don't want to have your hand too low. You see where their talons are? You want to make sure it's kind of between their talons and their beak. That way they can actually step up. Good boy. Step down. Good boy. That way it's easy for them to actually get up on. If your hand is too low, they're going to find it extremely hard to step down on and they might miss. Mikey's pretty good at this, but for a bird starting, always make sure your hand is above their talons. Now, one thing people tend to misread is a parrot's behavior. They might be trying to step up on you, but if you're too far away, there's a high chance they will use their beak. Now, this isn't actually them trying to bite you. It's basically a third hand for them. For example, if I'm a little bit too far away, Mikey, step up. He's going to use his beak to step up. Now, he's extremely gentle. He doesn't mean any harm. That's just his first point of contact because his beak can reach further than his legs. Now, what we are rewarding here is positive reinforcement. For example, if you have a child who does well and aces a test, you might buy them a present, something that they don't get every day. You know, they might get a PlayStation or something like that. With positive reinforcement with birds, you want to give them something which is a treat for them, not something they get every day in their daily diet. For example, this one almond here, as you can see, I'm slowly breaking off tiny bits. An almond should be broken up into maybe 6 or 8 pieces. Now these guys will never ever actually get these treats unless they are training. Their usual diet is a bunch of fresh fruit and vegetables, and then they'll get pellets in the evening, and then they'll get their nuts and seeds reserved for training. So right now, they're very happy to train. Mia, step up. Good girl. Good girl. Now we can turn her around. Mia, step down. Good girl. Mikey, you want to show everyone again? Mikey, step up. Good boy. Now another thing you can do to help is called target training. And to train this, all they have to do is touch the stick. Mia, touch. Good girl. And she'll get a treat. Now Mikey wants to do the same. Mikey, touch. Good boy. And he gets a treat. Now, the trick with this is to make it slightly harder. Mia, touch. Good girl. Mikey, touch. Good boy. All they have to do is very lightly touch it. Now from there, you can direct them to step up. Mia, step up. Touch. Good girl. And then she'll get her treat. And then we can turn her around and say, Mia, step down. That easy. Now, target training does take a little bit longer, but it does really help in the long run, especially if you do have a very slight fear of that beak. The birds will actually learn that they have to touch the stick to get the treat. Another thing you can do is clicker training. Now, clicker training is actually really good. The bird knows every time they hear a clicking sound, they are going to get a treat. For example, Mia, step up. Good girl. Now, I just went because I don't have a clicker, but they associate with the exact point that clicker goes off they've shown a behavior which they have done well, which they're going to get rewarded for, which is perfect, and it's exactly what we want. Now, you want to keep training sessions short and sweet too. If you are training this for more than 10 minutes, the bird might get a little bit frustrated, they might be over it, they won't want to keep going. What we recommend, 3, 5 to 7 minute training sessions every day if you want to achieve a certain type of behavior. If you push them, they could get angry and they could bite. Now, reading a bird's body language is extremely important. Right now, Mikey really wants to train. He's showing me he would love to step up. He would love to do a trick. He's got his hands up, he's ready. But if he was all fluffed up, if he was defensive, if he was backing away, if he looked like he was lunging or didn't want me in his space, it is not the best time to train. Mikey, step up. Good boy. Step down. Good boy. Now, as I'm also saying good boy, that's a secondary reinforcer, which is great. So right now, he's getting his little treats to say well done, but also me saying good boy lets him know he's a good boy, and he will associate that. Hey, be patient. Step up. Good boy. Good boy. And once you have mastered this, there is so many more places this can go. Now, step up can actually move to recall. Those who don't know what recall is, it's when you ask your bird to fly to you and that bird will come. Now, we use the command come instead of step up if we want the bird to fly, but it'll start with a hop. Mikey, come. Well, that was a step up. That was a half step up, half fly. He used his wings to help himself along with his beak, but if I step back a little bit further, Mikey, come. Boom. See, that there was just a little hop, and that there is recall. Mikey, go back. Good boy. If you can teach your bird to go back and forth like that, a little bit of exercise every single day will make them a much, much happier, much healthier bird. Now, let's see if we can get this recall a little bit longer, shall we? Come on. Mikey. Mikey, come. Mia, come. Good girl. Mia, go back. Mikey, come. Mikey. Mikey, come. Good boy. Good boy. Mikey, go back. Good boy. And that, boys and girls, is how it is done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mikey, for helping out. Mia, good girl. Thank you for helping out too. You can have a little treat as well. You good girl. Make sure you like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys in a future video. Bye-bye.